All right, guys, so we got to talk about this video that had went viral. I want to say about a month ago. I just didn't get around to it because, as you guys may or may not know, just came back from taking a 6 or 7 month break from YouTube. So yeah, I had it in my archive to react to. And I think it's still important because this happens every single day when it comes to the single dating market. Okay. In this situation here, a gentleman was invited to a birthday party, and it doesn't seem like it was somebody that he was dating. However, he was invited to a birthday party where they wanted him to pay more than what he actually consumed during the dinner. Okay, so if he, let's say, ordered a meal for himself, yeah, the birthday girl wanted him to pay a lot more for her friends, so on and so forth. Okay, now I want to go ahead and play this clip for you guys. Let's take a look.
So I get invited via my homegirl to go to this girl's dinner. I don't know her like that. I think I met her once through my homegirl a while ago. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go because you're inviting me. So I go, I get the girl a little gift or whatever. When I pull up, the first thing I realize is, first of all, everybody's on time. And second of all, a lot of people showed up for this girl's birthday dinner. It was over 12 people, probably over 15. I've never seen this many people at a birthday dinner at a restaurant in my life. As the night's going, you know, people are buying their drinks and things like that. But what I started noticing is people's orders. You know, I'm a very observant person. So I started noticing people's orders, and they was ordering 2 and 3 appetizers, 3 and 4 drinks, the best, biggest T-bone steaks with the gold on it, and this, and truffle fries, and this, and this. Everybody was doing their thing. So something, I don't know what it was, at a certain point of the night after, you know, people was, you know, finishing up their plates and ordering their last drinks and stuff like that, I had to go to the bathroom, but something hit me on my way to the bathroom, like, you know, just stop and pay for your meal. Just stop by the bar, pay for your meal, tip out, do that. That's what I did. So by the time I go to the bathroom, pay for my bill, tip out and stuff like that, the waiter is coming around to the table wanting to know how we're going to do the bill, because the bill can only get split 2 ways. And he made that very clear. The bill can only get split 2 ways. So the girl looks down at the other end of the table where we're sitting, and she says, oh, well, 2 of the guests, they can put it on their card and everybody can cash app them, and they can deal with the bill because I'm not worried about that. I'm the birthday girl. I heard it, but everybody around at the table act like they didn't. And I was completely not worried because, again, my bill is paid for, tipped and everything. I'm just kind of waiting on my homegirl.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for that. Okay, that wasn't addressed before I got there. Okay, if I knew that I had to deal with a whole bunch of people cash apping me and figuring out portions and things of that nature and having everything on my credit card, yeah, I probably would have never showed up. Okay, I would have stayed my home, played my Call of Duty and called it a night. Okay, I didn't sign up to have 12, 15 people cash at me and, you know, run around and trying to get money from a whole bunch of people. Okay, that just sounds like a complete nightmare. And the fact that she was even suggesting that, I mean, that's pretty bold of her.
So after time has gone past, nobody's putting up the card. Nobody even touched the check, right? So finally, a dude that was there, he opened it being funny, and it was over $3,500. That's how much the bill was. It was over $3,500. When he said that, I just busted out laughing. I don't know why I find it to be so funny. I think it's because I knew it was about to be a shit show. So the person comes back around and notices that nobody's touching the bill, and it's like, hey, what are we doing about the bill? So she looks down towards our end again, which I don't know why she kept looking down towards our end. So finally she's like, all right, well, who's gonna put down on the bill? So I don't say nothing. My homegirl, she don't say nothing. And then so finally another girl in the group was like, well, my homegirl, well, can we put it on your card and, you know, everybody just pay you back? My homegirl, she say no. Like, no, I'm not really comfortable with that. Da, 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 da. So things are starting to get heated now. There's a back and forth going between the restaurant, who's going to be paying, things like that. A lot of people are getting frustrated. Things are getting heated. So what do? I say, I'm going to excuse myself. Because first of all, I'm not about to be sitting in a food restaurant public setting and embarrass myself because...
Straight up. Yeah, let me go ahead and excuse myself. I already paid my bill. I'm good. Right? This is y'all problem, okay? I showed up. I showed face. Okay, I had my little meal, my little hamburger and fries, whatever he had. I paid my bill and I'm out. Okay, I don't want to be dealing with this nonsense. Okay, so kudos to him, but let's keep going.
Y'all don't have y'all together, right? I don't do that. I don't play that. My shit is already taken care of. My bill is taken care of, tipped out, tipped beautifully. My bill came up to $100, and I'll never forget, it was $115 without tip, right? So I was like, I'm going to excuse myself. Get up, leave, call the Uber and all. My homegirl, because this is her friend. So she's staying trying to, figure things out and stuff like that, arguing things like that with people. I'm not doing that. So I excuse myself and I leave because y'all need to figure this out. As I'm getting up to leave, well, what are you doing? Well, how are you leaving? You need to help pay for this bill, things like that. The waiter, before I could even say that, the waiter's like, his bill's already taken care of. He took, he paid his bill and tipped out almost 45 minutes ago. Everybody's shocked, looking like I'm hitting the door by now. I'm gone. I'm out. I get by the time I get home, about an hour, I would say later, I get a long text message from my homegirl. I think that it was real rude what you did at my homegirl's birthday dinner. I don't know where that type of etiquette came from. I texted her back a simple IDC.
You can't make this shit up, dog. Like, etiquette? What? Yo. Yeah, it's the entitlement for me. It's crazy. All right, guys. So apparently there's a part 2 to this. Let's take a look.
I can accept this point of view. I can understand how you could feel this way. But let me add a little bit of context to this situation. To begin, anybody that knows me enough that we're going out and hanging out knows that I'm really zero tolerance for any type of BS. That's to begin with. Like, anybody knows that Storm will remove himself out of any situation that is unbecoming. You're sitting at this table arguing and getting into it with these people at this nice, fancy restaurant. She knew that I was going to leave. She knows that I don't play that. She knows that. And that's why she wasn't mad that I left. She specifically was not mad that I left. She was mad that I did not contribute to the big bill. That's why she was mad.
But why does he have to? Okay, the bill came up to $3,500. What if you don't have $3,500 available on your credit card? You know what I mean? Like, it's just ridiculous. It really is.
Threw her hands up and made it very crystal clear that she wasn't going to use her card, but in the same breath turned around and was arguing at people about who was going to pay the bill at the table, and not once was saying, oh, I'm going to pay you back, I'll cash app you, let me Zelle you. So my thing is, why are you so worried about who's going to pay this bill, but at the same time, you're not reconfirming anything that you're going to pay them back, just like your homegirl. And another thing I want to point out, she wasn't going to leave that dinner regardless, even if I told her that I paid for my bill, which is why I didn't tell her. Because this, again, is her good homegirl. This is her best friend. So she's at the table trying to figure this all out with her homegirl. So I'm like, I'm not the best friend in this situation. I'm just the plus one. I don't know nobody at this table. My homegirl knows everybody at this table. So her dealing with all these people, that's her business. And lastly, we did not fall out because of this. Our relationship, our friendship did not end because of this situation. After, like, the next day, we kind of, like, giggled it off, and we kind of agreed to disagree, because to this same day, even after she seen this video, we got on the phone, and she was like, Storm, you could have paid more on that bill. And I'm like, girl, what do you mean I could have paid more on the bill?
All right, guys, so there you have it. Let's go ahead and check out some of these comments. First commenter says, I think everyone at the table was told you would be paying and to get as much as they like. She brought you along to have you pay. All right, so next commenter says, you took the bill from $3,500 to $3,385. That's enough contribution. All right, so next comment says, why would I help pay for other people's meals that I don't even know? All right, so next comment says, how are you still friends? You did the right thing. Her thought process bothers me. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know if you've been in a similar situation, okay? Let me know. Go ahead and provide me some feedback. And until next time.